Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Dowd. I am here to teach you and your family about the mighty Math Mountain. Now, it's something we learned about in class, and we talked a lot about, and you worked on making math mountains, but I'm going to tell you the story, just so you don't forget. A long time ago, there was a mighty Math Mountain, and up in the top of that Math Mountain, there was a tiny little house. And inside that house were tiny tumblers. Remember, these tiny little tumblers, they would wake up in the morning at the top of the mountain and they'd drink their hot cocoa and they'd put on their boots and they'd put on their coats and they'd put on their warm hat. And then they'd say, it's time to go. And then they'd get out the backpacks and then they'd say, I'm going to go that way or I'm going to go that way. But every morning they'd decide how many tiny tumblers were going to leave. On this fine morning, there were seven tiny tumblers were going to leave. Some of them went to the left and some went to the right. On this fine morning, this many went to the left. And remember, the left is always over here and the right is always over here. How many went to the left? 3. Well, if 3 went to the left, then how many went to the right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I counted up to 7 because it started with 7. And we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 on the right side. The tiny tumblers went into town, they got some more hot chocolate, maybe bought some gloves, had a good time, woohoo! And then they said, are we all here? Are we all here? Can we make sure? We need to add it together to find out. So they said, okay, 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 equals. Now this number, if all the tiny tumblers made it down the mountain, this number that I write here should be the same as the number we started with at the top of the mountain. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Now, does this 7 match that number? Is 7 the same as 7? Yes, yes it is. We're going to do a few more tiny tumblers.